In Microsoft Word, there are a variety of resume templates that you can use to help you get started building your resume. If you go to New, you can select a template, and you want to head to the Resumes section. If you're using Microsoft Word 2010, you're going to see that the templates are broken down by folder. In older versions of Microsoft Word, they may not be broken down in this way. You're going to, if they are broken down for you, go to Basic Resumes, and it's going to open for you a variety of templates that you can use to build your own resume. When selecting a template, your best bet is to select the template that is very clear, very basic. You do not need anything fancy. You need something that will present your information as clearly as possible. So for instance, take a look at this traditional design resume. We're going to click on that so you can take a look at it. Okay, all of the templates work very much the same way. They give you your basic information that you need, and you just fill it in. And it's really just a matter of clicking and entering. And you would go on from there. Notice this one clearly lays out your name, your objective, experience, your educational background, your references. This is a pretty clear-cut, straightforward resume. It doesn't give you a whole lot of wiggle room when it comes to listing skills or anything like that, but it does at least give you your basic categories of information, experience, and education. Let's take a look at some other possible templates that you might consider using. Again, we're always going to head to New. Let's see some other choices. It's okay to choose a resume that has a little bit of a design. So for instance, let's take a look at this one. If you're looking for something that has a little bit of pizzazz, you can use something like this. Again, still very basic, very clean. Gives you your objectives, your education, your work experience. This one is a 2-page resume simply because of the list of experience that they have listed. You do not, I'm sure, have as much experience on there. This one also includes some volunteer experience. Remember, you can customize these to meet your needs. Okay, so another example of a good, clean resume format that you may want to use that, again, has a little bit more pizzazz to it. Let's go back, take a look at what else we have here. Again, we're looking for resumes that are very clean, very clear. So let's see. Chronological is good. That should be something you look for. Okay. This one's pretty clear cut. I'm not a particular fond of this font. This font's a little bit difficult to read. Keep in mind, just because you choose a resume doesn't mean you have to keep the font. You can change them to meet your needs. Other than this, though, the layout's pretty nice. It's pretty clear. It keeps columns and organization. So these are some examples of good templates that you can use. Please note that just because it is a template does not mean that it's good. Let me show you some examples of templates that are not so good. I know that it's fun to see things that have lots of colors and lots of pictures, but this is not necessarily what you want to see on your resume. So take a look at this one. This resume has some clip art with my resume. This looks messy. Your resume does not need images. It does not need clip art. And you certainly do not have to say that it's your resume. So this would be an example of a resume that I would avoid. And there are a number of resumes and templates that I would avoid. And just to show you a few others, I know some students would probably see this one as fun, but it's unnecessary. Okay. Color is interesting, but all of this makes it quite honestly very difficult to read and not something an employer is really going to want to see. Worse than that one that I found that has completely appalled me, and this is where you have to think about your audience. Please never consider turning something like this into a prospective employer. Zowie Pow. Okay, this is completely unnecessary. This is an example of fonts, colors, clip art gone terribly wrong. So, in summary, when you are looking for a good resume format, you want clear, you want concise, you want easy to read. A little bit of color isn't a bad thing, such as in the header, but color that goes throughout the whole resume, resumes that use clip art, resumes that are in your face and look like perhaps you put it together when you were 12 should be avoided. If you have any questions about templates or using them, please feel free to give me a call. Thanks.